Drazen Petrovic Basketball Centre, as Group D is our focus this evening, with Croatia hosting Sweden. It's a really intriguing group, actually, as we just have a look at the games on game day one. Turkey and the Netherlands, they tip off in a couple of hours' time, and then on Sunday the Netherlands host Croatia and the Sweden host Turkey. So a couple of matches in the next few days. Croatia leading the world ranking only just, they're 10th in the world. Turkey right behind them in 11th. The Netherlands down in 44th, whereas Sweden, in terms of the world rankings, are the poorest side in the group, down at 56th in the world. But it is intriguing. Of course, Croatia especially will be desperate to try and put recent disappointments behind them with a very positive showing in these qualifiers. This is a team, remember, that didn't even qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup last year, when a defeat to Poland ended their hopes. So the players, the coach and the fans will all be very expectant of a much better showing over the next 12 months or so. Well, Sweden, of course, will also be looking to try and bounce back from a very disappointing World Cup qualifying campaign. They didn't actually even make it through to the second round stage in the World Cup qualifying. They finished last in the first round group, behind Turkey, Latvia and Ukraine. So they will meet Turkey once again. The Netherlands were actually also in that World Cup qualifying group that Croatia are in. They finished just behind Croatia in last spot. So the Swedish side have been introduced. Now it's the turn of the home side. So just to give you a brief update on how this all works and how teams can qualify. The three highest placed teams from each group, except the groups which include the FIBA EuroBasket 2021 hosts, will qualify for EuroBasket. Now, just to let you know, if you don't know, the four co-host nations of EuroBasket 2021 will be the Czech Republic, Georgia, Germany and Italy. So those are the four sides that will automatically make it through to EuroBasket no matter where they finish in the groups. So for the groups containing either Czech Republic, Georgia, Germany and Italy, it means that the host nation and the two other highest placed teams will qualify. But the other groups that don't contain the host nations, it will be the highest three placed teams from each group going through. So there's three qualifying windows, but for now we will pause for the Sweden national anthem. So Swedish national anthem complete. Now it's time for Croatia. So the formalities have been completed. We're just a few minutes away now from tip-off. The two coaches, Hugo Lopez Munoz for Sweden and Veljko Mrsic, who's in charge of the Croatian national side. Just swap pleasantries. Both sides will be desperate to get off to a good start. The referees today, Ventislav Velikov, Eddie Viator and Kristaps Konstantinovs of Bulgaria, France and Latvia, respectively. Referees always do such a tremendous job in these competitions. It's high-paced, it's high-octane. You've got to deal with the crowd as well that will potentially be getting on your back, depending how the home side are getting on. But yeah, really, it's a new dawn, a new era for both of these sides. Love to have a really good showing in the qualifiers. There's 3 qualifying windows over the next 12 months, so one this month between the 17th and the 25th of February. The next one won't be until November 2020. That'll be November the 23rd to December the 1st. And then the final qualifying window will be next year, 2021, February the 15th to February the 23rd. So 2 games played by each team in each window. So it's not too hectic for them. They know that they will have a good few weeks rest. There is Hugo Lopez Munoz, the head coach of the Swedish national team since 2018. He spent a lot of time in Spain as well. He's also the current coach of Valladolid. As for Croatia, Veljko Mrsic, the man in charge. He was appointed back in May of last year after he parted ways with the Cedevita, where he worked as the sporting director. If we have a look at the Croatia starting 5, they go with Macinkovic, Roko Leni-Ukic, Miro Bilan, Mateo Dresniak and Zeljko Sakic. So a nice mixture of both youth and experience. He's brought Roko Leni-Ukic back, and there's the young Mateo Dresniak as well. He's a man to keep an eye on. And of course the big man Miro Bilan, 2'13". There is the man himself, Veljko Mrsic. Decided to bring back both Roko Ukic and Krunoslav Simon, so 2 experienced players back into the Croatian roster. As for Sweden, they go with Borg, Margariti, Håkansson, Sedepovic and Engström. Sedepovic is the main man for Sweden. He was their standout performer from the World Cup qualifying campaign, was Christopher Sedepovic. He put up some great numbers all over the floor, averaged 16.2 points per game and 6 rebounds a game as well. The one thing that Sweden really need to try and do is actually support him, though, this time, because he was kind of a one-man band in that World Cup qualifying campaign. So they have the likes of Victor Gadfors, who's someone that can crash the boards, and also a young guy called Carl Lundqvist is someone to keep an eye on. He averaged 18.4 points, 6.1 rebounds and 2.9 assists in last year's Under-20 championship. So both sides have a nice mixture of experience and also trying to blood some fresh players as well. So here we go then. The last time these two sides met was 2004. Croatia have won their last 3 meetings, going back all the way to 1994. That was a European Championship semi-final. Croatia won that, and they won both meetings in 2004 as well. So Sweden looking to try and stop the rot. It should be hopefully a great game. and also a great year ahead as well, with the qualifying windows pretty much coming to an end about 12 months to the day. So we've got plenty of high quality international basketball to look forward to over the next 12 months. And there is the young Dresniak, who Croatia will be hoping that he can inspire their new young team. Here we go then. The FIBA EuroBasket 2021 qualifiers just about to get underway. It's Croatia hosting Sweden in the Drazen Petrovic Basketball Centre, a centre that can seat just about 5,500 people here. And they will be expectant. They will be wanting something big from their side. It's Sweden who control the tip and will have the opening possession of this game. Nice pass inside, and so nearly got the left-handed finish high on the glass. Fast break is on immediately here, though, for Croatia. Sweden a man down. Here is Sakic. Matsinkovic. Sakic again, looking to go to the work. The shot clock was counting down to 4, but a nice little fadeaway jump shot gets Croatia up and running. So Zeljko Sakic, the man knocking down the first points. Will this be the first three-point shot? No, a little too much on it. Miro Bilan collecting his first rebound of the game. It certainly won't be his last for the big 2'13" man. They also, of course, have Darko Planinic on the bench as well, who's 2'11", so they've got massive inside presence with both of those guys. Nice pass, draws the foul. So first trip to the line then for Miro Bilan. "30 years of age now is Miro Bilan, plays his club basketball at Dinamo Sassari, signed for them last year. Ooh, just doesn't quite get the roll with the second one. Tobias Borg. It's a cheap turnover. Oh, now Croatia had a great opportunity on the fast break there, but just lost his footing, did Mateo Dresniak. Here's Borg again, nice pass out to the corner. The three-point shot is still no good. Sweden just struggling with their shot early on. Rocco Lenny Ukic. Foul is called. Foul goes on Ludvig Håkansson. Another youngster in this Swedish side is Håkansson. Get another 14-second reset here, Croatia, to try and build on this 3-0 lead right now. Oh, tried the extra pass out to the corner. It was tipped out of bounds by a Swedish hand, though, so Croatia will keep it still with 2 seconds left on the clock. Shot goes up, no good. Good defensive possession there from Sweden. Tobias Borg. Good perimeter defense this from Croatia. Hakanson with the shot clock counting down. He passes it up, 2 seconds left to shoot. The left-hand jump hook is no good. And that'll be a 24-second violation for Sweden. It's another very solid defensive possession from Croatia. We've started well on that side of the floor. Hansar checks in for Sweden. Ludvig Hakanson, the man heading to the bench. Here's Sakic. Drives inside, great penetration into the lane and makes a pretty simple layup. Roko Leniukic is off and running for Croatia. Is Engström. Sweden just need to try and get themselves going here on the offensive ends. Again, the shot clock is down to 3. They're just going to have to throw it up here, which they do. The three-point shot is away. However, the whistle goes. And Roko Leniukic, the man called on the foul, and it will be a trip to the stripe for 3 free throws for Tobias Borg. So a good chance for them now to get up and running. He's 26 years of age, is Tobias Borg. Spent a lot of time in Spain. He's played with the likes of Bilbao and Iberostar Tenerife, currently with Real Betis. Sakic brings down the rebounds. Here's Sakic again. Sakic for 3, just a little too much on it. Offensive rebound though. Croatia will get a second chance. Roko Leniukic now. Ukic, disguised pass. Sakic comes inside, takes a tumble. Have they kept it in bounds? No, they haven't. And Sweden will get possession back. More than happy to give him the look at the 3 if they want it. Comes in, draws the foul. Foul calls on Dresniak. This was Ukic earlier on. Great penetration from him. Plenty of experience there. I mentioned that he was one of the 2 players that coach has brought back. Teardrop, no good. Offensive rebound though, throws it back outside. Did he get it away in time? I think so, just about. So Margheriti, who couldn't knock down the 3, but foul called underneath. Another chance here then for Sweden. 2 points in the opening 5 minutes of this game, and they've turned it over quite cheaply here. Martin Kovic. Now Dresniak. Ukic to Sakic. Patient play here from Croatia, but the shot clock is down to 2. Sakic just has to shoot it, but he had 2 yellow jerseys all over him, and now the fast break is on for Sweden. Out to the corner, and the 3 goes up, but he can't get it to go. And now Dresniak down the other end of the floor, throws it in with 2 hands. And a nice fast break from Croatia. Started really well defensively here of the home side. They're really limiting Sweden's options. Sweden still just 2 points in 5.5 minutes. Again, it's the shot clock just counting down to 3.5 seconds. This time the whistle goes. Seemed to be a real game plan at the moment, though, from Sweden. Letting that shot clock constantly just run down to 2-3 seconds, and in the end, they then have to kind of take on a bit of a forced shot. So Tobias Borg back on the foul line. 3 points for him so far today. Makes them both again. I think both sides will be a little disappointed with the way that they've come out and shot the ball in the early stage of this one. Sweden will be pretty delighted that they're only 3 points back, having scored just 4 points in 6 minutes worth of basketball here. Miro Bilan. That's a lovely pass. So, and he's fouled. And Bilan will head to the line and shoot 2. So Bilan already in this first quarter, just proving what a handful he is to try and defend against. Second trip to the line already for him. Makes them both this time. So Croatia leading by 5 once again. We've got 4 minutes left in this first quarter. It's pants up. Spare man out in the corner if they wanted him, but he's called on a travel and Sweden will turn it over. So another chance here for Croatia to extend this lead. The full court press here, the Swedes looking to try and get a quick steal. Filip Kruslin. And Rogic. Bilan looking to try and set the screen. That's a lovely pass off the pick and roll, and saw the three-point shot. Did its best to go down, but it just wouldn't fall for them. Now Sweden down the other end of the floor. Once again, good transitional defense from Croatia. Just struggling to get any decent looks at the moment, the Swedes. Out to the corner. Langston gets it away, but too much on the jump shot, and now it's 3 against 2 for the time being. Great pass and great running the floor as well from Mateo Dresniak, who puts in the layup. Dresniak is up to 4. And Croatia's lead is growing. It's up to 7 now. So Sweden called timeout.
Johan, you gotta play with more decision. You play this, play with more decision to the basket, okay? Hey, we just gotta get the entry pass quicker and play with more decision. We're hesitating too much. Defensively, we're fine. They got 11, but we just gotta go aggressive to the basket and find the extra passes. The shots we're taking, they're good, okay? And if we run flash, we run flash. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, don't give it to the 5 over here and you put in a difficult situation. Lude, get for Melvin. We play motion high now, okay? Shanley, come off by Foreman side, okay? And we play for you. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1, 2, 3, Sverige.
Hugo Lopez Munoz not entirely happy with what he's seen from his side so far. Just to move the ball a little bit quicker, it's just a bit pedestrian right now. Nice up fake. It's the inside, but again, great defense trying to get through him. One of their other big men in Darko Planinic, the 3 down the other end of the floor is no good. Off Miro Milan, and you think you've got a bit of a breather, but then on comes Darko Planinic. Again, the 3-point shot is off target, catches his own rebound though, does Hakanson. Goes up the jump shot, no good. Rogic with the rebounds. Oh, great pass. What an assist that was, and Darko Planinic running the floor. Puts in the simplest of layups, but it was Zeljko Sakic who had the assist. Oh, and he still just cannot get anything to go down here, Sweden. This has not been a particularly good start to this game. Looking to try and start really quickly today. Try and banish the memories of that really disappointing World Cup qualifying campaign last year. That was the layup we've just seen from Planinic off the Sakic assist. So the lead is 9. So foul goes on Alexander Lindqvist. This is the youngster to keep an eye on for Sweden. He's put up really good numbers in the under-20 championships as Alexander Lindqvist. Darko Planinic will shoot a couple here. So the lead is already a double-digit one. Makes them both. Croatia lead by 11, just over 90 seconds to go. Hashtag EuroBasket if you want to interact with us. Let us know your thoughts on who you think is going to qualify through in the various groups. Who do you think is going to do best in Group D? Another turnover for Sweden, but they've stolen it straight back. And can they finally make a layup? Yes, they can. Well, they needed that. Stopped a fairly lengthy rock from a Swedish point of view, and no surprise that it's Serapovic, the man who's made that. He's head and shoulders above the rest of the team on the offensive side of things in the World Cup qualifiers was Serapovic. 4 seconds left on the shot clock here. Sakic lining up the 3. A little too much on it. Whistle goes though. Lindqvist again. Causing some trouble underneath. Lindqvist takes a seat. Peric on the floor for Croatia. William Magaretti is the man who's come in for Lindqvist. And Darko Planinic once again heading to the line. A few trips for Planinic now, a few trips for Miro Bilan, so just shows that Sweden aren't necessarily too comfortable in defending the big man. And it's 1-2 from the line. Again, makes it a double-digit lead for Croatia, 16 points to 6. And there just doesn't seem to be too much of a game plan here for Sweden. Comes inside, throws it back out. The three comes up short, and the rebound eventually is brought down by Hrvoje Peric. Try and just tick down the final 10 seconds or so here. Mavra. Peric now. Peric twisting, can't make the two, but will head to the line and shoot two. Well, Peric makes them both, and Sweden have 3 seconds or so to try and advance the ball down the floor. Throws up the three, can't get it to go, and well, that rather sums up Sweden's opening quarter there. They looked aside very much out of rhythm, out of fluency, and Croatia already have a 12-point lead. Croatia 18, Sweden 6. Croatia have been superb from two-point range, 83%. Compare that to Sweden, who are desperately struggling. Two-point shot down at just 11% right now. Being out-rebounded, both sides are yet to knock down a three. It will certainly be Croatia the happier of the two sides right about now. Croatia probably weren't quite at their best either in that first quarter, but the fact that Sweden came out so slowly just allowed them really to take a little bit of time, grow into the game. And as the quarter went on, they did just begin to grow in confidence, make a few shots. The big men in both Darko Planinic and Miro Bilan have caused Sweden plenty of problems. I think there'll be a few words said by Hugo Lopez Munoz here. Just a reminder that the other game in this group between Turkey and the Netherlands has tipped off as well, same time as this one, so try and keep you up to date with scores there. It's a pretty close one after the end of one. Turkey with a very slender lead, and Croatia will be hoping for more of the same here in the second quarter, looking to try and build on this 12-point lead that they have after the first and try and knock down the first three-point shot, which they still can't get to go. Done well to prevent the offensive rebound there. shooting that 2-point field goal at 11% compared to 83% for Croatia. So a huge difference. They just need to move it a little quicker. Seemed to be a huge kind of game plan when they get the ball, Sweden. A foul is going to be called here. Looked as though he'd just thrown it straight out of bounds, but the foul has been called on Margaretti. Thought about throwing up the three, decided against it, still got 5 seconds left to shoot. Trying to find a way through. Difficult right-hand jump hook shot, but it's a nice one. Hrvoje Perić is up to 4 points. The lead is growing. Again, happy just to allow Margaretti the ball beyond the arc. This is a little teardrop, can't get it to go, just comes up short. Another miss for Sweden. Now Rogic down the other end of the floor. Rogic, good aggression from him, but couldn't make the two. Will head to the line and shoot two. Foul goes on Hakanson, who picks up his second foul. It's an important quarter right now for Sweden because they're in danger of almost losing this game by half-time if this continues. Rogic, man at the line. He's 27 years of age, plays his basketball for Nymburk in the Czech Republic, and just about gets the roll with the second. Borg. That's good steal. It's another turnover here for Sweden. Great pass as well to Perić. The pass behind the back. Does he get the roll? He does. Good fast break from Croatia off the back of that turnover. And Hrvoje Perić is just beginning to purr since coming on. So Planinic is up to 7 points personal. That was Peric's first assist. With this lovely little pass behind the back, just about. Got enough of the basket. Tobias Borg. Borg again, very nearly. Turned it over. Well, he has turned it over. What a steal that is. And Roko Rogic can just make the simplest of layups down the other end of the floor. Another steal for Croatia. Another turnover for Sweden, though. And this really is beginning to get somewhat out of hand. Croatia's lead is up to 19. Sweden still yet to add to their 6 points from the opening quarter. Croatia off to a 7-0 run in the second. Just giving the ball away far too cheaply right now with the Swedes. Pass out to the corner. Didn't quite catch it cleanly to allow him to throw the three. There's only 2 seconds left on the clock, and again, they just had to throw it up in a rather hopeful manner. There's no conviction about what Sweden are doing right now, but Darko Planinic has been called on the foul. Tobias Borg just catches and shoots, but comes up short. It's another miss for Sweden. Can Croatia continue to punish them with Roko Rogic? Rogic, nice pass to Peric. Peric turns down the three, instead drives inside. Peric throws it up, and gets it to go. In traffic, that looked a difficult shot. But Hrvoje Peric is really putting up some nice numbers since coming on. He's already up to 6 points. Another three-point shot. Doesn't go down. I just think they've got to try and play percentages here, Sweden. Just try and get some points on the board rather than just throwing up fairly hopeful threes time and time again. Rogic again. Oh, beautiful pass, drives into the baseline and gets it to fall. And Croatia's level is just increasing and increasing as Dresniak goes to 6, 3 for 3 from the field for him. And Sweden, unsurprisingly, call timeout as they trail by 23.
Hey, we got 2 team fouls. Is anybody going to defend the one-on-one? He's one-on-one against the 4. He's backdoor against you. Then we want to run the team, and then one pick and roll, one shot. Guys, where's the freaking pride? Where's the freaking pride? You just expected to shoot wide open shots? We giving terrible passes to the shooters. They're playing with a different speed. And they got more desire than us. This game is called basketball. But we just gonna play defense. Now you're just concerned about offense.
Well, you can hear exactly what Hugo Lopez Munoz thinks of what he's seeing right now in that timeout. Wants to see a little bit of pride, a little bit of fight from his Swedish players, because there's not a huge amount on show right now. They trail by 23. 6 minutes to go in this second quarter. Again, another one doesn't find its mark. It's quite extraordinary how they just cannot find a basket. They are 1 for 22 from the field right now, Sweden. Comes in, and again, everything Croatia are doing right now is turning to points, thanks in part to Hrvoje Peric, who has only been on the floor for 5 minutes, but he's already got 8 points, 3 rebounds and an assist. And finally, Sweden have made a shot. And it is the first three-point shot that we've seen all day, and boy, did they need that. Serapovic, the man, unsurprisingly, to knock it down. Pansar with the assist, and let's hope that that can just spur them on to better things. But as soon as the first three goes down, it doesn't take too long for the second three to follow. And Perkovic, the man who makes Croatia's first three-point shot. Another turnover for Sweden here. Here they come, flying down the other end of the floor. And the foul is called, and it'll be a trip to the stripe. Roko Rogic with another steal. Second steal for him today. So Dresniak, who's had good games so far. 6 points, he's 3 for 4 from the field to go with his 2 rebounds. Misses both free throws though. Serapovic, the man with the rebounds. How can Sweden build on that three-point shot that they had previously? Well, they've made another 2 this time. So that's better from Sweden. Again, it's Serapovic with that floating jump shot. just like the World Cup qualifiers, it looks as though Sedapovic is going to almost have to try and bail them out single-handedly again. He's up to 7. There's not a huge amount of support coming from elsewhere. Tobias Borg has got their other 4 points. Drives inside, good block from Karl Engström. And Croatia will have 2 more seconds on the shot clock here.
Imamo ovako 5, 3, 4, 2, u redu. Ne, neću na vremena. Idemo sa uhom. Ok, ti ćeš mi igrati. 2 sekunde je dovoljno da možeš do zicera doći. Ovo, Šakić, ulaziš unutra, petica ovdje i napravi dobar blok. Posle! Šakić! Otvori se poslije.
Well, so far the home supporters that have come in to cheer on the Croatia side will be pretty happy with what they've seen. They've remained fairly solid so far in this game, whereas Sweden have been well under par. Croatia have got 2 seconds left on the shot clock here as they lead by 23. 3-point shot, just a little too much on it. Has he grabbed his own rebound? He has. Great work. So Croatia will get a second chance. 4 seconds left on the shot clock here. Just got to try and get it away while he was going out of bounds. So in the end, just had to throw it away and hope that it found a red shirt. Sweden, who have been clocking up the turnovers so far in this game, but Croatia with one there. Can Sweden make them pay? Yes, they can. And again, Sedapovic is just beginning to find a little bit of a rhythm. Another nice little floating jump shot from him. He's up to 9, 4 for 8 from the field. He's got 9 of their 13 points. It's Ukic. That's a lovely bounce pass as well, but good defense. Sweden wanted a travel called. Maric is going to check out. Miro Bilan coming back onto the floor. Croatia have kept it. Not too long on the clock, though, to try and get this inbound pass and shot away. How long is on the clock? 1.3 seconds by the looks of it. Three goes up, the 3 goes down, right on the buzzer. Filip Kruslin, the man to knock that shot down. Knew that the clock was against him, and Croatia's lead just continues to grow. It's as big as it has been today. It's up to 24 as Sweden look to respond with a 3 of their own, and they do. So a little bit of support from William Margariti, who makes his first points of the game. Such a vital couple of minutes coming up here for Sweden just before the half-time. Can they just stay in touch? Can they go on a little run here? That's a nice pass, and he's got the roll as well. Just seemingly doing things at a better tempo now. Margariti having more of an influence. Tobias Borg is up to 6 points. Now Zeljko Sakic draws the foul. Foul called on Tobias Borg. No, it's actually Margaritti, I think, who's been called on the foul. So neither side has any more fouls to give with just over 2 minutes to go. Another three by Kruslen. He's just made one. They've got the offensive rebound, though. Now Ukic. Ukic trying to find a way through. No good. Have they got it back again here? Croatia, yes, they have. Good hustle from Miro Bilan. So 37 points to 18, 1 minute and 50 seconds left in this first half. Here's Pankson, drives inside, nice finish as well with the left hand. And they are just creeping closer. That lead back down to 17. Sakic thought about the three, decided against it. Kruslen to Ukic. Sakic again. Sakic out to the corner. Good perimeter defense from Sweden. That's better from them, forcing a difficult shot. They've got the miss, and now the fast break is on down the other end of the floor. Borg out to the corner. Pankson now has to go back outside. The three is well short, and Sakic picks up the rebound. Sakic to Rocco Leni Ukic. Ukic into Miro Bilan. How easy is that? Good vision from Rocco Leni Ukic. Just saw Miro Bilan wide open. Pankson. Pankson trying his luck for three. No good. Strong rebound by Bilan. His second. Sakic again. We've got about 7 seconds between the shot and the game clock. Drives inside, tries to get the finish on the reverse. Can't get it to go. Last touch was off Sweden, so Croatia will have it once again.
Nemojte Roko da mi zadnji ostane u piku kruška, njega hoću u korner. Pa zavrti, ali dođi van. Daj, slušajte me, alo, ej, slušaj. Ovako, imam 8 sekundi, sasvim dovoljno.
Dali su nam 2 jer...
Slušaj, šta?
Kažu da nije dirao Obuća, dirao je Obuća.
3 sekunde. 2,2, okej. Vidi, idemo ovako. Jedan ubacuje loptu. U redu. Ovdje je 5. Ovdje je 3. Idemo. Blok za 3. 2 je ovdje. Idemo tu. Vrati za 2. Ovaj upad. Ako može, ovo na zice.
Pazi kontru ti. Pazi kontru.
Okay, so out of the timeout, Croatia with 2.2 seconds left on the shot clock here. 8.8 seconds remaining in this first half. So they need a quick inbound pass and shot, which they get. And it will be a trip to the foul line. Foul goes on Johan Lofberg. So 5 seconds to try and advance the ball for this final possession of the first half. It's Pankson who throws up the three, can't get it to go. And that brings to an end a first half that was entirely dominated by Croatia. Both of these sides looking to try and bounce back after disappointing World Cup campaigns. But at half-time here, it is Croatia 41, Sweden 20. Well, the stats will be telling as well. 71% from two-point range for Croatia, 28% for Sweden. That was down at 5% at one stage. They were 1 for 21 from the field. They're being out-rebounded, out-assisted. There's double the amount of steals as well for Croatia, 6 compared to 3. So pretty much every single stat in favour of Croatia. Peric has led the way with 8, supported by Planinic and Dresniak, whereas Serapovic is the game leader so far for Sweden. He's got 9. We did fear, though, coming into this game that maybe Sweden's problems were going to continue, that they are just too reliant on Christopher Serapovic, not enough support with him. And Croatia, after a pretty slow start in the opening quarter themselves, actually, they weren't exactly setting the game alight, but Sweden just could not buy anything. Croatia, of course, have the likes of Miro Bilan and Darko Planinic to call upon. There's a nice mixture of youth and experience. The likes of Roko Leniukic as well, who's been called back, and Filip Kruslin. And then they also have the likes of Dresnjevic, who's done well. Rogic, who's had a couple of steals for Croatia. But Dresniak has got 6 points, 3 for 4 from the field for him. And one man that has had a nice impact. He's only played 5 minutes and 39 seconds for Croatia, but Hrvoje Peric, who's 3 for 3 from the field today. 8 points for him. But Croatia will be pretty happy with the way that they've played. 3 steals, in fact, for Roko Rogic, 2 steals for Mateo Dresniak. And Sweden, other than Christopher Serapovic, who's got 9 points, Tobias Borger's got 6, and William Margariti's got 3, but no other player, excuse me, Pansar's also got 2, but they are so reliant. They need other players to step up to the plate here, the Swedes. They cannot just think every time they go on the floor, oh, well, Serapovic should get us 20 to 30 points by himself. So, got to try and get other players involved, whereas Croatia, well, they'll be, of course, wary of taking their foot off the gas. They don't want to allow Sweden back into this game. They'll be pretty happy with the fact that they lead by 21. Their biggest lead so far in this game has been 25. Sweden are yet to lead. Double the amount of turnovers for Sweden. So there's a lot of things that they need to work on, and Hugo Lopez Munoz here at the halftime break has a pretty big team talk ahead of him. We heard in a timeout that he really wasn't happy about the lack of pride really being shown by his side. He felt that they weren't necessarily giving 100% and they were letting themselves down. So I think that is something that Veljko Mrsic will be telling his side, to expect some kind of response in the second half from Sweden. It'd be unlikely if they were to play quite as poorly in the second half as they have done so far in the first half. Well, the key man for Sweden, like we thought, was going to be Christopher Serapovic. Man who was head and shoulders their key player in the World Cup campaign, their qualifiers, where he averaged 16.2 points a game and 6 rebounds. Well, today he's got 9 points. Pansar's had some nice minutes as well. He's had 4 assists. Just has such an ability to shoot the ball, does Sedapovic, whether from 2 or from 3-point range. Both sides have struggled on the 3-point shot so far in this game. We really need him to try and heat up with some support in the second half. As for Croatia, well, Peric has been great, hasn't he? He's not played too much, but when he has come on, he's been really, really active as Hrvoje Peric. Only played 5 minutes and 39 seconds of that first half, but he's 3 for 3 from the field. He's got 8 points, he's got 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Efficiency at 16 right now, so yeah, he's been really solid for Croatia. That's what I mean about the likes of Croatia compared to Sweden. You look down their team and almost everyone that has played so far has contributed in one way or the other, whether it's points or rebounds, whereas for Sweden, they're just so reliant on 2 or 3 players. But yeah, Hrvoje Peric has had a really nice influence on this game for the home side, and they'll be hoping that that can continue into the second half.
Joins the SWAT team. Not for the first time tonight.
He dollies it up for Antetokounmpo to bang it out into the crowd. Jokic is there to pick it up.
Give me that. Oh! Chase down block here by Osman. Perfect timing.
With the face show on Tice. Saves it, gets it back. 3-on-1 for Germany. And Tice. Oh! He just ripped through the ozone
So welcome back, everybody, to the Drazen Petrovic Basketball Centre. It is the opening game day of the FIBA EuroBasket 2021 qualifying campaign, as Croatia and Sweden are doing battle here in Group D. And really, it was a first half that was well and truly dominated by the home side. Croatia leading by 21 at the moment, 41 points to 20 at the half-time break. Both sides looking to try and put disappointing World Cup campaigns behind them. Of course, neither side were able to qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup in China at the back end of last year. Sweden just desperately struggling with their shot. Just began to improve as the first half went on, but certainly the second quarter went on. At one stage, they were 1 for 22 from the field. That is how poorly they were shooting the ball. Croatia were just able to play without any real panic and just play with a load of freedom and expression because of how badly Sweden was struggling down the other end of the floor. Setopovic leading the way for the Swedes, as perhaps you'd expect. He's got 9 points, and well, Croatia have just shared the scoring load actually quite nicely between them, but Hrvoje Peric was probably their key man on the in the first half. Came off the bench and has 8 points, 3 for 3 from the field for him. Other two teams in this group are Turkey and the Netherlands. They are currently at half-time. They tipped off pretty much at the same time as this one. So Netherlands 41, Turkey 38 right now. That is being played in Turkey. Three qualifying windows. One in February of this month, the next not until the end of November at the end of the year, and the final qualifying window in February of 2021. So 3 qualifying windows where the highest 3 teams in each group will go through, unless, of course, you're paired with one of the 4 co-hosts for EuroBasket, either the Czech Republic, Georgia, Germany, and Italy, who are guaranteed to go through, and just 2 teams will join them in their groups. So we're off and running in this second half. As Croatia look to start with a 3, just a little too much on it. Had an open shot as well. The defender just lost his footing. So important here for Sweden to start well, and that is a nice start. Makes the 2 and 1 for Tobias Borg. So just what they were after. Something that they weren't able to do particularly well in either the first or the second quarter, was just get off to a nice quick start and try and just put this Croatian side under a bit of pressure. Makes the free throw as well, so nice 3-point play to start off for Sweden, for Tobias Borg. Still fancy their chances here of getting back into this match. Okoleni Ukic. Peric takes a big knock, and he will head to the line and shoot a couple. Foul goes on Gadfors. So Hrvoje Peric's good start continues. The lead is 19. Foul goes on Peric. Another 3-point shot goes up, another 3 goes down. So Sweden off to a really fast start here, 6 points straight out of the gates. And one followed by a 3. Ah, it's a beautiful finish though, isn't it? Little teardrop there. Ukic is up to 4. Yeah, it's a difficult looking shot, good defense. Now the fast break is on, great pass from Ukic. And another dunk is thrown down from Mateo Drezniak. Well, he doesn't mind a highlight play, Mateo Drezniak. That's already the second dunk that he's had today. And the lead is back up to 20. Carl Engström. Another foul. This time it goes on Ukic. They've turned it over of Sweden. That is something that they just cannot afford to do in this game, in this half. Need to look after that ball so well. So Peric called on his 3rd foul, so he's just got to be a little careful now, Hrvoje Peric. Still plenty of time in this match to go, and already on 3 fouls, so Sakic back onto the floor. Tobias Borg thought about the 3, decided against it. It's Tobias Borg again. It's a lovely bounce pass from Borg, a bit heavy-handed though, underneath the hoop. And that's a bit of a let-off for Croatia. Drives to the baseline, throws it out, extra pass, great ball movement this from Croatia. How about that for a team play? As the 3 is knocked down. Marcinkovic, the man who makes it. Great awareness. Just knew that the extra pass was on and it would lead to a completely open 3. Now a 3 down the other end of the floor, throws up an air ball. That's what Sweden were a little guilty of in the first half, just kind of throwing up aimless shots without any real confidence that they were going to knock it down. Marcinkovic. So Ukic turns it over. The little round the back pass. There was a 3 from Marcinkovic. Hugo Lopez Munoz has not been a particularly happy spectator so far in this game. Every time the camera's cut to him, he's cut a pretty frustrated figure. And the 3, does it get the roll? Yes, it does. Johan Lofborg is off and running. See, both sides have struggled from 3-point range, both in the 20 percentile. Shot clock is down to 4, throws it back outside. Sakic lining up the 3. Never up, never in. Offensive rebounds. Foul is called. So Magritti is called on his 3rd foul. This was the 3 just a second ago from Johan Lofborg. It's a lovely pass. It's a great finish as well from Mateo Dresniak. Looks a player, doesn't he, this guy? 5 for 6 from the field. He's into double digits. Personal now. They've got another steal here, Croatia. It's Dresniak with the steal. Oh, he went for the highlight play with the round-the-back pass, but teammate, unfortunately, just wasn't quite on the same wavelength as him. 3 is off target. Three steals now for Dresniak, as well as Roko Rogic. So Croatia in the penalty for the next, well, 5 minutes pretty much. Fans doing all they possibly can to make it as hostile an atmosphere as possible for Sweden, who still trail by 20 as Lofberg heads to the bench. Did make that three-point shot just a couple of minutes ago. Here is Roko Rogic. 4 seconds left on the clock here for Croatia. Difficult looking shot made to look very easy. The big man, Darko Planinic, making the left-hand jump hook shot. That was lovely from Planinic, who's up to 9. 3 for 3 from the field. The 3 goes down from Tobias Borg. They needed that, did Sweden. Now they need a few stops down the other end. Lead is back down to 20. They're just about staying in touch. They have got the miss, but the offensive rebound and the putback is good. Great work by Sakic. Seventh rebound for him, 4 points. I think he stepped out of bounds there for Sweden, so Croatia are going to get it back. Lead up to 22. Alexander Lindqvist, the man going out of bounds. Again, just good ball movement from Croatia, and it ends with another 3. There's just no let-up. And the young Mateo Dresniak is having a super game right now. He's up to 13 points personal, 6 for 7 from the field, and Sweden call timeout.
Hey, when the ball goes to the 5, you gotta put more pressure. If not, they play this screen and easy to pass. Got it? Now, they're just getting shots out of nothing. Just one screen, Alex, 1-3. Something else, 1-3. Let's play now this. We got Will, we got Alex. got Melvin, we got Tope, and we got Ule. Okay? Go, stay, Tope play, pick and roll. Okay, you got Will, Ule here. Okay? Try to drive and create something. All right? Hey, they're in the bonus. Okay, so be aggressive. Let's go.
Just telling his side that they're in the bonus, so look to try and be as aggressive as they possibly can, try and get to the free throw line. 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Can Sweden finish with a flourish? Well, he's fouled, and it will be a trip to the stripe. Lead is 25 right now. It's the biggest lead that Croatia have had. So 3 minutes to go. Croatia 58, Sweden 34. Got to try and get a few stops here, Sweden. They cannot afford just to keep trading, and they have got the turnover. Now can they follow it up with a make down the other end of the floor? So Kansen with the steal. Fadeaway jump shot is an air ball. Goes straight into the hands of Sakic. Sakic again, difficult shot in traffic, no good. Now the fast break is on here for Sweden, led by Panksen, who's just going to go coast to coast. Panksen throws it up and makes the two. Nice work from Jan Pansa. Roko Rogic now. Rogic, great pass out to the corner. Little up fake now, lines up the three. Couldn't get it to go. Pansa again. Catch and shoot and make. So Sweden knocked down the three. They've got the lead back to under 20. Fifth three-point shot made for Sweden, 5 for 17. Croatia 4 for 18. Here is Sakic. 4 seconds left on the clock here for Croatia, and it's another terrible pass. Roko Rogic with the turnover. Carl Lundqvist with another steal and another make down the other end of the floor. So Sweden just going on a nice little run as Carl Lundqvist, one of the youngsters to really keep an eye on for Sweden in this qualifying campaign. The lead is down to 17 and Croatia called timeout.
Ovdje rekli smo kad se vraćamo se nazad, nećemo da probije. Čovjek koji nije šutno, rekli smo u pripremi, nije šutno ni jednu. Mi mu skačemo, opet ovdje izlazimo, probije. Ajde više. Slušajte, idemo dva strana. U redu, Roko, došao si tu, prebaci preko petice, četvorka je ovdje, Kruška, tu si, ulazimo unutra, hand off, ok, i idemo ovdje, ubaci ovaj blok, Kruška napadi, Roko korner.
So just over a minute to go in this third quarter. Sweden have just began to put a little run together. They've got another steal here of the Swedes. There's always a case, isn't there, when a team is leading by so many, that they do just, even if it's subconsciously, become a little complacent maybe. 25-point lead is now a lead of just 17. With a chance to make it perhaps 14 or 15 here. Beautiful little up fake, comes inside, draws the foul, and will head to the line and shoot two. So another chance just to get closer. Which they do. That lead back to 15 now. 40 seconds to go in the third. Roko Rogic. Nice pass, Filip Kruslen. He's already made 1-3 today. Way off target with that one. Defensive rebound. We've got about 2 and a bit seconds between shot and game clock. Another chance here for Sweden to eat into this lead. It's been a really good end to this third quarter for the Swedes. This will please their coach as well, because he almost questioned their pride and their belief earlier on. Oh, and the two, goes down. And it is a great end for Sweden. And all of a sudden, there will just be a little bit of belief now. It is Carl Lundqvist, the youngster who we spoke about earlier, who had a great under-20 championships for Sweden in the summer of last year. That 25-point lead that Croatia had is down to just 13 right now. It's 58 points to 45. Still 71% from two-point range. Their three-point shot really isn't working, though. Croatia or Sweden's really, but that Sweden two-point shot is just getting better and better. It was down at 5%, remember. They were 1 for 22 from the field at one stage. They have now got it up to near enough 40%. So there has just been a steady increase in that as this game has gone on. A steal from Roko Ukic. It's interesting, as the third quarter has gone on, we've just seen a little more and more of the young Carl Lundqvist, who has 2 for 2 from the field, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist for him so far. He was the man in that under-20 championships last year who averaged 18.4 points, 6.1 rebounds and 2.9 assists. So he's definitely a bright spark in this Swedish side. Well, this really would be something, wouldn't it, if Sweden could somehow turn this game around. Haven't led for the entire game, but they will just, I'm not saying that they're going to win this game, but they will just fancy their chances of perhaps causing a bit of an upset now. The fact that they've had such a good third quarter and are just 13 points back, can quite easily be wiped out. So Croatia really need to keep concentrated, keep focused, and just do their job. Three-point shot is down straight away. That is just the start that Sakic and Croatia wanted. Don't give Sweden even a glimmer of hope of winning this game. So can't make the three to try and cancel Sakic's three out. Oh, just saw the gap in the runway. Permission to take off, says Drezniak. What a game he has had. 7 for 8 from the field so far today for Mateo Drezniak. Just like Carl Lundqvist is for Sweden, Mateo Drezniak is certainly going to be someone to keep an eye on for Croatia over the next few years. Like I said, just pulls up, throws the long two, can't get it to go. To try to go to work himself, or he's normally so lethal in those kind of areas. Darko Planinic, the first shot that he's actually missed today. No good, it's always there. Darko Planinic to bring in the rebounds. So Rogic turning it over. Carl Engström and Johan Lofborg back on the floor for Sweden. Alexander Lindqvist and Carl Lundqvist head to the bench. And also Dominic Mavra on the floor for Croatia. Roko Rogic checking out of the game. Lead is 18. Engström. Just got to think they've got to make with pretty much every possession right now, and that's a nice start. Jan Pansar makes the three. He's up to 7. Just what they needed. Get that lead back to 15. 7.5 to go. Mavra takes a tumble, but still able to find a red shirt. The shot clock's down to 4 here. It's to get a really difficult shot away, falling to his left, shooting to his right. So Sweden have got the miss. Can they go up the other end of the floor and make? Pansar draws the foul. Foul goes on Perkovic. Engström, so strong. Now, trying to find a way through. So many red shirts. Good defense from Croatia. So Tobias Borg has drawn the foul. A couple of blocks for each team. Well, Hugo Lopez Munoz has been in charge of the Swedish national team for a couple of years now, since 2018. Be a little bit of pressure on him to perform, I would have thought, in this EuroBasket qualifying campaign. Things haven't necessarily gone to plan for him. Of late, open look at the 3, comes up short. Sakic couldn't bring down the rebound either. Now Pansa. Pansa, nice pass from him. Out to the open man. Can't knock down to three, and Toni Perkovic can bring it clear here for Croatia. Into Zeljko Sakic. Sakic in this low post. Great pass from him. Just the open jump shot. Sakic with the offensive rebounds. And now the three from the corner, in and out. Croatia's shot has just gone AWOL for the time being. Now Sweden have turned it over. It's all just a little bit scrappy. The pass down the floor. It's a good one as well. Darko Planinic. Planinic makes the 2 and 1. Great work from the big man, who just says, right, I've had enough of this. So Planinic with the chance for a three-point play here. He's got 11 points today, 4 for 6 from the fields. A couple of rebounds as well. Can't quite convert on the three-point play. Very nearly grabbed an offensive rebound there as well. So Croatia doing a good job at the moment of just keeping Sweden at arm's length. It's great defense, but Sweden have still able to keep it. Goes up, can't throw it down, but he was fouled on his way up. Foul on Planinic, called on his third. So Planinic takes a seat. The fellow big man, Miro Bilan, back onto the floor. Victor Gadfors back in for Sweden as Margariti checks out. Engström knocks down his first point of this game. Can't make the second. Have they got the offensive rebound? Yes, they have. So only one free throw made, but chance to maybe make a three now. No good. And this time Croatia do bring it down. Halfway through this final quarter, Croatia still leading with a healthy advantage. 16 points the lead. Right to the top of the key, looking to try and make it 19. Oh, look good. Tobias Borg. Borg's had a nice game today. 11 points and 5 rebounds, 1 assist for him. Just pulls up, throws the 2, no good. Rebound by Dominic Mavra. His third rebound, of the game. And now Toni Perkovic draws the foul. Foul called on Johan Lofberg. It's Perkovic. Perkovic lines up the 3 and makes the 3. And Toni Perkovic just making sure that Sweden don't have any ideas at all of getting back into this game. Takes the lead back up to 19. And a timeout has been called. Just over 4 minutes to go.
What do you expect? You can't expect let you score a layup. You gotta go hard. We gotta go hard, okay? You gotta dunk that one. Now. We go in motion flash, okay? Motion flash. But we go with Vic. Tobe, Vic, you go first, and Kale goes second. Vic, all the way, Okay? So let's see if we got this open look to Tobe. Got it? Or attack the drive. They're in the bonus, so attack the big. Draw fouls on the closeout. Over here. Okay? Let's go.
Well, the overall performance will disappoint Hugo Lopez Munoz today, but I think he'll take some heart from the way that they have fought and battled. So at one stage, it looked as though this was going to get very ugly for Sweden, but they've kept it somewhat respectable, trailing by 19. It's Dominic Mavra. Just the open two that he banks in. Lovely jump shot from Dominic Mavra, his first points of the game. Kansen can't get it to fall. Defensive rebounds by Dominic Mavra again. Mavra looking to try and go coast to coast and draws the foul. Mavra will head to the line and shoot two. Good aggression from Mavra, deciding just to go it alone. Carl Enstrom takes a seat. Just a reminder that these two sides will play again on Monday, so they'll have a few days rest. Croatia will travel to Holland to take on the Netherlands, whereas for Sweden, they will be back home hosting Turkey. Netherlands and Turkey, of course, doing battle in the other game in this group at the moment. It's a close one coming down the stretch there. Netherlands leading by 6 in Turkey. Oh, you never know how important points differential could be come the end of the qualifying campaign. So Sweden have got to try and do all they possibly can to make this game as close as they possibly can. There's Mavra. 4 seconds left on the clock here. And they've turned it over. Now the fast break is on for Sweden. Now the three-point shot goes up and it goes down. Nice break for the Swedes. And it's Johan Lofborg who knocks down another three. His second three-point shot of the day. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining in this game. Mavra again. Tony Perkovic. Nice thing here for Veljko Mrsic is that because they do have such a nice lead, he is able to kind of rest up a few players and just make sure that going into those that game on Monday, they're nicely refreshed and ready to go again. Lofborg again. open look at the three. Had so much time to knock that down. It's kind of rushed it in the end. They have got the offensive rebound. Victor Gadfor's bringing it down. Gadfor's, though, turns it over. And now the fast break is on, but Peric couldn't bring the pass under his spell. And Croatia just give it straight back to Sweden. Lofborg. Nice pass out to the corner, drives to the baseline. Another turnover. Rocco Leniukic just looking to try and add a little bit of experience and some composure on the floor here for the final 90 seconds. It's Peric again. Shot clock is down to 3. Someone's just got to get it away. Rocco Leniukic, the man shooting the 3, but no good. Tobias Borg with the rebounds. Now Hakansen. Another open look at 3 that has too much on it. Offensive rebound, catches his own rebound, Tobias Borg. And he was fouled. No, he's called on a travel, excuse me. So Sweden will once again turn the ball over. Carl Lundqvist, the man called on the travel. It's really not looked after the ball well enough today, have Sweden. Been guilty of a lot of turnovers. 16 in total. Here is Dresniak. He's been absolutely superb today. Mateo Dresniak been a real shining light in this Croatian side. Well, the 3 was blocked, but he will head to the line and shoot 3. A little too eager to try and close out that 3-point attempt. Quite get the roll with the second one. Well, he does make the third, and the crowd enjoyed that. So the lead is still 18, and we have about 13 seconds here between the shot and the game clock. Croatia just look to try and close this game out. Nice pass underneath, and an easy 2 for Victor Gadfors, his first points of the game. Carl Lundqvist with the assist. Just going to tick down the final seconds here, Croatia. Nice pass, really difficult shot. And they can just throw it up from the half court. Can they finish in style? No, they can't, as the buzzer goes. And it is the perfect start for Vjelko Mrsic and his Croatian side. They get the 2021 EuroBasket Qualifiers off to a winning start as Croatia beats Sweden 72 points to 56. Well, they just looked in control right from the start today, did Croatia. In fact, they didn't trail once in the entire game. That's how in control they were. It was such a slow start, though, from Sweden. Made just 1 of their first 22 shots, so it just allowed Croatia to get off to a big, big lead. And really, they didn't ever relinquish that. 67% from 2-point range, just 32% for Sweden. Both sides struggled with their 3-point shot. They were out-rebounded, out-assisted, more steals as well for Croatia. They were pretty much just superior in every single department today. Dresniak was magnificent. He finished with 16. Planinic had 11, Peric with 9, and Tobias Borg led the way for Sweden. had a nice game, did Tobias Borg. Finished with 11 points and 8 rebounds to go with his 1 assist. Couple of steals as well. Yeah, Croatia will know that they have been somewhat disappointing over the last year or so. And they need to try and bring the feel-good factor back to Croatian basketball, and that's a nice start, a nice way of going about things here this evening. It's just whether they can now build on this. Roko Leniukic, of course, coach has brought in some experience to go alongside the youth, and well, it was the youth, wasn't it, that was the shining light today with Mateo Dresniak. 20 efficiency, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists and 4 steals for Mateo Dresniak. So he's definitely going to be someone to keep an eye on over this qualifying campaign. So they'll have 2 days rest now, Saturday and Sunday, before their second game day. So Croatia will have to travel to the Netherlands on Monday the 24th of February. And as for Sweden, they also have a couple of days rest before their next game. The good news for them is that they actually have a home game back in Stockholm at the Globe Arena. On Monday evening, they are hosting Turkey. Of course, Turkey and the Netherlands, the other game in this group today. And it's the Netherlands who have got off to a really fast start, beating Turkey away from home, 72 points to 65. So Netherlands and Croatia getting the first wins of their qualifying campaign. I think the fact that Croatia got off to such a quick start here and led by so many early on just allowed them then to play with plenty of freedom and expression as the game went on. And even though Sweden were able just to close the gap, they were 25 points down going into the final quarter, but they were able to get it back to 13 at one stage. So it did look as though perhaps Croatia were going to surrender an enormous lead, but they always just had plenty of fuel in the tank to see them over the line in the end. And, well, Sweden, I suppose, will just have to take a look at the positive side of things in terms of the way that they actually played in the second half, less so the first half, and hope that they can take that second half form into their game against Turkey on Monday. So that is how the highlights finished. All good for Croatia, who get their qualifying campaign off to a winning start here in Zagreb. And they'll be hoping to make it 2 from 2 on Monday. Thanks ever so much for your company tonight. Plenty more basketball coming your way.